Good evening and a happy new year from us at Hamilton Academical. John Rankin got that Christmas present that he was looking for in the shape of 3 points against Airdrie in the Lanarkshire Derby here a couple of weeks ago. But he's been made to wait for the next opportunity after a New Year's trip to Capello was postponed due to the weather. This fixture has survived the weather and it does go ahead. And today's visitors are Partick Thistle, who did not have such a fruitful festive period, having recorded back-to-back defeats. First against Morton, then a 4-1 home humbling to Dunfermline. On to the teams tonight. Accies make just the one change from that last-minute victory against the Diamonds as Jackson Longridge returns to help ease John Rankin's injury worries somewhat. He replaces Stephen Bradley in the 11, who is on the bench. Joining him on the substitute bench is new signing Tony Gallagher, who goes straight into the squad and might well be hoping to celebrate his debut with a couple of tinnies tonight. The Jags have made 2 switches to the side that are looking to avoid losing 3 league games on the spin for the first time this season. Luke Macbeth returns to defence in place of Charlie Sayers, and Robbie Crawford comes in for Aidan Fitzpatrick. Brian Graham, who is just 1 goal behind Ollie Shaw in the race for the Championship Golden Boot, captains the side. Hamilton Accies will be playing in their golden anniversary kit tonight to celebrate their 150th year. And here to unveil it in front of the new Douglas Park crowd are former captain Sam Forrest, who led the side to promotion in 1964-65 and one of Accies' greatest academy products, perhaps greatest ever players, in James McCarthy. Fantastic to see him back at New Douglas Park. And away we go. Should be a fantastic evening's entertainment here under the lights. It's been 40 goals in the last 13 league meetings between the two, going back to the last goalless draw between them here in October in 2017, so I'm sure there will be goals. Here's Chalmers looking for the first one. That was on target and had to be headed away by Longridge. And a first corner for Thistle. Here's Barjonas. Did well to pick out Smith, who nearly did even better to pick out Tumulty. Bannigan penalised for the handball. He's claiming that he was pushed into it by Tumulty. And it comes, Shaw's there! First real sight of goal for Ollie Shaw tonight. Just couldn't get it on target.
It's a great ball into the box and a great movement by Ollie Shaw, and he just couldn't quite guide the ball with his head and on target, but positive signs from the Accies.
Graham, he's all on his own and he has to wait for support, and he's got it in the shape of Crawford. There's Chalmers, and it was a really good ball. Just couldn't quite get it under control to get the shot away. But that shot is away from Graham. He cracks the crossbar. That's as close as either side have come. And here is Jackson Longridge. Tumulty finding himself in the centre of the park. Scott Martin just covers for him, shouts for it and gets it. Lovely work from Martin. He's driving and he might go all the way. Just lacked the conviction on the shot to beat David Mitchell, but fabulous work from the Accies skipper. Just waiting for the most attractive option, and he plumps for Lee Ashcroft. inviting Ashcroft to step forward. Every gold shirt behind the ball. And Accies will take that all day long at the moment. And Martin fancies it, but just couldn't find enough to get it over the outstretched arms of Mitchell.
Yeah, it was a mistake from Mitchell. And then Martin has a couple of options. He could have played the ball into Connor Smith, who would have been through and goal, but definitely wasn't a bad effort to test Mitchell. And again, encouraging signs from the Accies.
Yeah, good pressing from Accies, and they got the reward somewhat. Taken quickly. It's towards McKinstry, out to Bar-Jonas. Dug out the cross towards Sean, it's flicked into the path of McGinty. Mitchell had to come out and spread himself to make the save.
It was one of those balls where no defender wants to defend it, and it's played in, and it's a great opportunity, but it's a fantastic save by Mitchell.
Longridge under pressure from Graham, away by Albinson.
It's a game that both sides will rightly feel they can go on and win.
You certainly won't want to concede now. Here's Turner, it's through for Robinson. And instead of shooting, fortunately for Accies, Robinson opted to cut it back. And Accies survive an almighty scare at the interval. But it is 0-0 at the break. We're away again in this second half. No changes at half time. No goals in the first half. No. McKinstry finds Hendry. Really good ball from McKinstry. Good defending from Thistle, just blocked Hendry's path into the box. It's a cluster of players on the edge of the 6-yard box. Somewhat unorthodox. It might fall for Tumulty! Accies ahead, and what a wonderful finish from Regan Tumulty.
It looked like it was a training ground corner. I'm not sure John Rankin envisaged it going that way, but nonetheless it's worked out for Accies. Regan Tumulty, a lovely low driven ball, couldn't have placed it any better in the bottom left corner.
Smith with the corner, dropped out for Tumulty, and the first time shot with the outside of the foot. Megwa up against McKinstry yet again, ran into a Hamilton Academical roadblock, and here comes Tumulty. He's only got Shaw in front of him. And he finds him! Really unlucky from Ollie Shaw, just couldn't get enough on the header.
Yeah, great ball into the box, and Ollie Shaw just couldn't quite reach it, get enough of contact on to steer it goalbound. But again, good play from Accies, and they want more of that as they go and search to double their advantage.
Hendry, seen a lot of this ball in this second half. Bar-Jonas. It won't drop for Bar-Jonas or for Shaw. It does for Smith. There's Tumulty again. Fancies it on the left foot this time. Shaw so close to getting a decisive touch.
Just a reminder that after
as Brian Graham urges his side forward.
Thistle fans, you will be held back for 5 to 10 minutes in the end, and we ask you to cooperate with stewards and police. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here's Fitzpatrick. First chance to run at Tumulty, and it's delivered the equaliser. Brian Graham doing what he does best, and he gets Thistle back on terms.
It's a good ball, and Brian Graham, like so often in his career, is in the right place at the right time, and couldn't really get much easier finishing that. Just to tap home into the back of net, and Thistle get the equaliser.
What an impact made by Aidan Fitzpatrick. Sent on by Chris Doolan. His first opportunity to deliver a ball into the box, and it's an absolute peach. Exactly what Brian Graham's been looking for all night long. A mix of the two there from Ashcroft that time, and Shaw might be away here. It's Ollie Shaw. Saved by Mitchell.
A fantastic opportunity by Ollie Shaw. You just wonder if he might have had a bit too much time to maybe and ahh what he was going to do.
For Accies leaving the field, number 10, Jamie Bar-Jonas.
In the end, a pretty tame effort, which Mitchell did well to save.
Yeah, David Mitchell came out really quickly.
By number 9, Kevin O'Hara. Also,
Every Accies player back defending now. Graham with the effort. Stanway just about kept his footing. My word, did he keep his footing? What a finish from the substitute to put Partick Thistle in the lead.
A fantastic effort there by Stanway, and it's a looping ball into the top right corner. Fantastic, especially considering it was off balance, and got to credit Chris Doolan. That's two of his subs that have made great impacts. You look at Fitzpatrick with the ball in for the first, and Stanway producing that sort of finish, and the game has swung again with Thistle now in the lead.
And it is all over. It looked so promising for Accies when Regan Tumulty found the back of the Thistle net, but an inspired double substitution from Chris Doolan followed as Aidan Fitzpatrick put the ball in for Brian Graham to net the equaliser before a goal worthy of winning any game from Ben Stanway. And it means that Thistle record another win against Accies this season and take home all 3 points. As finished here, Hamilton Academical 1, Partick Thistle 2.